Well, Moses, the Lloydminster Bobcats are on the road tonight playing a pair of back-to-back games against the Grand Prairie Storm.
Yeah, you know what? It's going to be an interesting one, too. And both teams still looking for their first win of the season. Matt Schumont tells us that it's a great opportunity for the Bobcats to snap a 3-game losing streak.
It's been a struggle for the Bobcats to begin the season, dropping their first 3 games, being outscored 12-6. The Cats have had chances to walk away with some points, but it's been a couple timely plays that have hurt the team.
We've been playing better games each time, and it's not an excuse, though. We've still been making those minor mistakes that are costing us hockey games.
You work hard, you get bounces. You know, you work hard, you get lucky. So self-inspired luck, you know, maybe, but no, I thought we played. You know, I look back and I thought we played well in many areas, and you know, it's just going to be cleaning up some of the details.
The Orange and Black now hit the road for a pair of games against a Grand Prairie team who are also shut out in the win column, so the Cats are expecting to see a desperate hockey team.
I feel like they're going to be a lot like us. They're going to want to get those wins too, and so it's going to be a gritty weekend.
We're getting the effort. I know my guys are putting in a man's effort, so I mean, that's all you can ask of your team, and we'll fall back on the process. You know, we'll go back to do a little video and clean up some of the areas of our game that we need to clean up on.
Playing in a tough North Division, the Bobcats know if they want to claw their way back into the standings, walking away with a pair of wins is a must.
It's a big weekend for us, a big weekend going forward. If we get 2 wins, that'd be a big confidence booster.
It's just going to be both teams battling for it. Like, everybody wants that first W, and we just got to be better in all aspects.
Puck drop for tonight's game is at 7:30. Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
Well, just like Matt said, it's a battle of the winless. 7:30 game time in Grand Prairie for back-to-back games. And up north on Highway 41, the Bonneville Pontiacs are also in action tonight. They're one of 2 teams in the AJHL that are perfect after 3 games. They take on the Calgary Canucks, 7 p.m. puck drop. Now, last season, the Lakeland men's basketball squad was the top team in the nation, going undefeated during conference play, only to lose in the playoffs. A bitter pill to swallow? Yes, but with a new season comes bigger expectations.
It was bittersweet, right? So in my opinion, it was good times, but it didn't finish the way we wanted to.
It was hard. It was devastating. We took it kind of harsh because you know, we went up perfect in the season, and it was disappointing that we couldn't bring it home.
It didn't sit too well with not only myself, but with the teammates and the coaching staff. It took us a good 3 weeks to get over it.
We had a pretty sour taste in our mouth. I mean, going 20-0 in regular season and then coming up short in our first 2 playoff games obviously wasn't the best feeling for us.
The Lakeland Rustlers have some unfinished business heading to the 2012-13 season, using the lessons they learned back in March.
Taking one game at a time, I think maybe we got a little ahead of ourselves, touching back on last year, so we're going to take it one game at a time, one practice session at a time.
Every day is a learning experience for me, and I just hope to get better from that. I just get a lot of the positives out of the game. I don't really focus on the negatives.
We just got to take our leadership and focus our entire team to get back to playoffs.
I just take that same emotion I had last year and put it into my hard work and my dedication this year, because this year is a new season, so like I know I have to work harder.
The Rustlers will have a bit of a different look this year. Half the roster is new, but Coach Sambu says the players he has this time around have added depth to an already talented lineup.
We have more size, and last year we were probably 8 or 9 deep. I think this year we're probably 12.
Highlighted by Demaine Nelson, a transfer from Keanu College. At 6'6", Nelson adds a big body down low.
I have a lot to offer, so definitely I'm gonna just put out there that, like, you know, I'm gonna show these guys the post play and show them what being a post player is all about.
With several veterans, there is no shortage of leadership, particularly 5th-year guard Jaguna Weganjo.
He's 2-time All-Canadian. What's there not to lean on him for? He's probably one of the best players in the country.
We have a lot of younger guys on the team, so just for me, myself, and Kadeem and the other veterans on the team, we're just here supporting these guys, whatever it is.
How this season will translate remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. The team is hungry and ready to take another shot at making nationals.
It's playoff time. The Lloydminster Reapers men's rugby team is in Saskatoon this weekend for a semifinal tilt against the Saskatoon Badgers. Emmett Murphy has more on what the team expects Saturday.
It's been an up-and-down season for the Reapers. The team used a strong second half to secure 3rd in the league. That puts them up against a big, physical Badgers team.
Either team could really take a commanding lead. But then and that happened to us in the last game. We took a great lead against them, but they came back. They never stopped the Badgers.
The Reapers have won every meeting between the clubs this year. Merton knows they'll be looking for revenge, while his team is still working out kinks in their play.
I expect us to defend a lot, but I expect us to defend well, and that'll create some turnovers, and I'm confident we can score tries from anywhere on the field.
Guys have to step up. At the end of the day, we know the system. We just have to do it, not get lazy and get it done.
You know what? Our forwards really need to step up. It's we've struggled. We got really good backs, and our forwards hasn't matched them this year. So if we can match them in the forwards, we should definitely come out on top. So
the Orange and Black have had inconsistencies in coaching this year, as Merton has not been around for the entire season. He says the team has gelled well, and now is the time to step up and have the veterans lead the way.
Be mentally prepared, be rested. It's gonna be over before you know it. It'll go fairly quick once we get going and get having fun.
Just the fact that everybody just got to play as hard as they can, and you know, if you walk off a field and you know you did everything you could, that's good enough, you know. So.
Emmett Murphy, Newcap Sports.
Well, Mr. Minor Hockey is putting on a referee clinic this weekend. The Northeast Zone Referees Committee will be at the Service Center at 8 a.m. on Saturday and 8 a.m. at the Civic Center Sunday. It gives referees a chance to learn about new rule changes and new refs a better understanding of the rules.
It's more ice time out there. You get more involved with the game. You learn the rules, which is never a bad thing. You know, especially when you play. It's always good to know the rules, and maybe you can question an official on and keep him on his toes and keep him a little bit more honest to what he's trying to do out there.